got what you need.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. And the Chiefs are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. Yellow. 1st and 10.
He's got it on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
I don't need to. Easy.
Another throw for Mahomes. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Yellow.
It's Pachinko on 3rd. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Attack! Yellow! Hey, Sunday.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So first down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the
They go play action. Here's Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second and pretty long here. Now Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Now Hurts on third and long. Complete over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's fourth down.
They'll go. Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. Travis Kelce, the touchdown.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers, you get guys that can run routes, you got guys. You can do a little bit of everything, then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Hurts on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the pistol, Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Hurts to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Great. Set. Delta.
They go play fake with Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Pass complete to Goddard. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down. Hurts yet again. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back. And 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
From the red zone now. Right back to Rice. Caught again. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal at the
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Throwing again. Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and the Chiefs grow their lead to 8. Butker on now to kick this one away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. He's going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40.